Well, United, I'm going to hate to identify the Casemiro replacement, and he's really a very energetic modern midfielder, young, and obviously ticks all the boxes that Erik Ten Hag really wants in a central defensive midfielder, obviously coming through and I'll partner up with maybe Amrabat or Kobe Menu or Hannibal Mejabri, maybe Scott McTominay. Welcome to the United Matters channel. Hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. This is Rokan David. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And it's really great time for us to come in here and obviously have a word with you. It has been really long since morning. I'm not gonna hate to appear, but better late than never. Not so let's see close to 100 likes. Smash this video and let's obviously spread it all over YouTube and the world we obviously get to know. If at all you need to clip it and put it on TikTok or elsewhere, it's high time we ahead obviously do that and obviously spread what we call the love. Now today is a Sunday and we have a story coming in from one of the credible French outlets, that is Fabrice Hawkins, and he works for RMC Sport and the BFM TV in France. He has told us that Manchester United among clubs, Juventus and PSG following Youssouf Fofana. Man United made a loan offer with an option to buy for the defensive midfielder in the final days of the summer window. It was a package that did little to satisfy AS Monaco. Now, this is a story that we never got to know about, by the way, because towards the end of the summer transfer window, it was Højbjerg that we are talking about and Onana coming in from Everton. The other was Sofiane Amrabat, and obviously Sofiane Amrabat was delivered at the club of Manchester United. Because we never had money to obviously go ahead and get the deal done dusted, United had to obviously bear with the situation and get in this guy, that is Sofiane Amrabat. But it looks like United want to go in for Youssouf Fofana, and one will ask, who is Youssouf Fofana, before we obviously get into breaking down all what he's all about. Now, Youssouf Fofana is a French international who plays for Monaco. He was born on the 10th of January 1999. He's 24 years of age. He was born in Paris, France, and he has 75 kgs. He joined the French national team in 2022 and he has a height of 1.85 meters. That is Youssouf Fofana. And this guy has gone ahead to play close to 4-5 games for France in these Euro qualifiers. It shows you that he's gone ahead to make a very huge impact. And I think even started yesterday when France was really hammering, is it Gibraltar by, was it 6-5 goals? That is it. So that is it for Youssouf Fofana in that midfield. And trust me, he's the next big thing. If at all you never knew him, he's the next big thing. And when you look at what he puts up on the field of play, everyone will get amazed with this man because he's really very, very tenacious. Modern midfielder, the intensity is really right. He's not an injury-prone player. I'm obviously going to bring you his injury record in a bit before you obviously sum up this video. But he's coming in through to obviously be a replacement for Casemiro. Now, if you are Manchester United and there is a chance to sign a CDM, trust me, Youssouf Fofana is the way to go. We missed out on Tchouaméni. Remember, Tchouaméni crossed Real Madrid, I think, in 2020, 2021. Then we missed him out because we never had a coach that could convince him to obviously come in through and play for Man United. But this time around, we have a coach that can easily convince players to come in through and play at the club of Man United. And we can all really admit that in any time of the day or in any time of how United wants to play, Youssouf Fofana is the kind of player that will obviously fit the profile of Erik Ten Hag. He's a press-resistant player, and that is the first, or that is the most important thing that Erik Ten Hag will want in a person he's going to sign. He has to be press-resistant. Sorry about that. Secondly, energetic and physical. We know how Ten Hag really wants physical players because those physical players are the reason as to why a player like Zidane Igbo and Charlie Savage are no more at the club of Man United, because they had no signs that their physicality is going to improve. But Zidane Iqbal was a very good player, and that's why I should eat that Casemiro, who is really physical and talented, he's obviously coming in through. And Youssouf Fofana ticks all those boxes for a player that Erik ten Hag wants. And he's tenacious. In that midfield, he's aggressive, he's a very good tackler, and he makes some good checkmates as a player. And that is exactly that you obviously look in if at all you're going in for a player that you want to obviously play into that midfield of Manchester United. And for Casemiro, 31 years of age, I think he still has just one more season at the club of Man United. That is it. One more season. And I think even next season, if at all we get in a CDM like Youssouf Fofana, he won't be getting ample playing time. Or maybe Ten Hag will be playing him as a number 8, and Youssouf Fofana will obviously be sitting into the midfield or Sofiane Amrabat. Because sometimes you need to understand that Casemiro offers a lot in the final third, and you'll need a player like him, especially if he gets back to his form. And unfortunately, this season, he started off on a very bad note because his body was tired, and it's sort of it that he finally got an injury and really got off. And at a point X, he had to obviously find himself really getting off because of the injuries that this man was really getting at the club because of the number of games that he played for the club of Manchester United. Now let's go to the injury history of that kind of player that we want to sign at Manchester United. I want to see, is he an injury prone player or not? Backed with facts. Now, this guy got an ankle sprain in 2019-2020. It kept him out for 52 days. Those are close to 2 months. Then in 2021-2022, he had coronavirus that kept him out for 13 days. And he missed out 2 games. In 2019-2020, he missed out on 15 games. That is Fofana. Now, it shows you that he's not an injury-prone player. And in his entire career, I'm talking about the senior career, he has missed out on only 65 games. You know, this is the guy that we are really talking about, and that is Youssouf Fofana. And trust me, he ticks all the boxes. He's the right profile of a player that Erik ten Hag will ever want to come in through the club of Man United to obviously capitalize and epitomize that midfield, because he's a steady Eddie and he'll obviously battle it up with the other midfielders. He's really the new guy or the new kid on the block, and we need to obviously go in for him. 24 years of age, he's left with like 1 or 2 years to hit his prime, and I think these are kind of players that a club like Man United should go in for. And I would like to know his market value right now. What is his market value? They say it's 25 million euros, but I think we can get him at like 40. That is it. Because of the competition that is going to be there, because teams like PSG, teams like Juventus will be going in for him, I think we need to obviously put in close to 40 million euros to get him in. But 40 million euros, that is 32 million pounds. I think that's a very good amount of money for the club of Manchester United to get in a talent like Youssouf Fofana. And secondly, he also has a resale value. That is it. You buy him, after buying him, you can even sell him and obviously get back your money, even times 2. That is it. And that is business for the club of Man United, because we are having some good players coming in from the academy, like the Goals, the Aarons, the Casemiro. So we have a lot of plenty of talent that's coming in through that. If at all teams come in for this guy, maybe Ten Hag will say, I'm having enough, I can even sell you, and really embrace or enforce either sides of my pitch. Let's go to his stats this season. He has gone ahead to play 12 games in the French League 1, and he has put up 12 stats. He has played an average of 88 minutes, you know. So this is the guy. He has not scored any goal. That is Fofana. No assist because it's a CDM. Oh, no, he has 3 assists this season. He makes 76.7 touches per 90. He creates big chances per 90. 1.3 key passes, that is per 90. Accurate passes per game, they contribute to 82%. In his own half, he has a passing accuracy of 91%. That is the guy we're talking about, Fofana. Then opposition half, 76%. That is really good. And long balls, 58%. Chipped passes, 37%. He averages 2 chipped passes per game, and crosses 0. Let's go to defending, where we need him most here, and see how he does. Interceptions per game, 1.3. Tackles per game, 2. Possession won, once. He wins 1 possession per game on average. Balls recovered per game, 7.4. That is really good. Dribbled past, only once per game, all per 90. Clearances per game, 1 per 90. Error led to shot, 0 per 90. Error led to goal, 0 per 90. Penalties committed, 0. That is Wesley Fofana for you. Then successful dribbles. He makes 1.1 successful dribbles. They contribute close to 60%. Total duels won, 4 per 90. Then ground duels won, 4 per 90. Aerial duels won, 0.4. And possession lost, 15.6. All right, fouls, 1.2. He needs to rectify a little bit into his number of balls lost. But I think for that, Erik ten Hag can come in through and obviously make him a better player and turn him into what we all expect him to be. So that is it coming in from Man United. They're going to have to identify a Casemiro replacement, and that is none other than the French international Youssouf Fofana, 24 years of age. So guys, do you think he's the right signing for the club of Man United to make? All that and more into the comment section below. As Rokan David remains my name. See you in the next 1 or 2 hours from now. I sign out. The Muslims, Barakallahu fikum. The Christians, may the living to God bless you abundantly. I'm out. Bye-bye.